Okay, here I am back in the paint booth again, making my attempts to put some snow effect on this cartoon group build on this Russian tank. I ended up using a cotton ball, Americana craft paint, satin, just what I happen to have. It's an older bottle. It's gotten pretty thick. I thinned it a little bit with windshield washer fluid, just enough to get it to flow through the airbrush. And I turned back the air pressure on the compressor from about 28, which I probably normally use, to about 20 or so. And I opened up the needle. I use a Pache H, the number 3 needle on it. I opened it up about twice as wide as I normally would to spray it. And I just kind of pumped the trigger like that, held it back a little farther than what I would normally spray closer. But I held it back a little farther, and that kind of gave it a splattering effect. So I started off by doing the parts individually. They're just setting here loose. I started from the top down, spraying a little few layers of splatter on it, and then towards the front, shot more towards the front. As if it was moving forward, it would pick up more snow that way. I got to the back. I tried to remember to stay away from the exhaust vents there, and put a little bit on the bottom. I probably should do more underneath, but it's not going to be seen as much. I did spray some on the track, so there's sort of a vinyl, so I don't know how long that'll stay on there. And I sprayed the wheels pointing down and from the front a little bit this way. Try and put it as if it's in motion, and the snow would be hitting it towards the front. So right now I'm just mucking it up here, let that dry a bit. So that's step 1. Stay tuned for step 2, see how that goes. Okay, I'm back again, and this is for step 2, trying to make up some snow to glop onto the tank here. And I saw this from another YouTube video. I took a little bit of baking soda and some Elmer's just white glue, and mixed that up in here, and I put in some of the paint to keep the color, because I guess the glue is going to go clear. And I think I put way too much glue in at first. I'm just mixing it up here, and I keep adding more and more baking soda, and that's going to be the snow that can clump on, and little clumps of snow. Okay, I'm back in the paint booth here just to put on some of this mixture that I made with the baking soda and the paint and white glue, and I just got it nice and thick and put it where I thought the snow would accumulate, would land on it, and of course moving forward it would sort of pack towards the front more. Again, trying to stay away from the exhaust vents at the back. So just let that dry. I'm not sure how long. I'll give it a couple hours, I guess, anyway, to dry. Some of the globs are a little thicker there in the front, so I just want that PVA glue to dry. So it's looking good so far. I'm well pleased with the way it's coming along. I'm back in the paint booth again. Tried something different. Thought it was a good idea, but it's a little bit of a setback. I thought the snow needed a little bit of sparkle to it, so I got my Tester's Aztec Pearl White and thinned it out a little bit, put it in the airbrush and sprayed it on the front here. Unfortunately, it kind of turned everything silver. I wasn't expecting that. I guess in hindsight it would have been best just to put some on a brush and dab it on where the clumps of snow are, just to give it that little bit of a sparkle. So now what I'm thinking I'm going to have to do is get some the cotton ball white craft acrylic again and do a splatter, just shoot a little bit more white on the front here. It's just a little too silver for my liking, so we'll try and get it back to that stage again. Also, in the previous video I mentioned I had sealed the olive green with the hairspray. I thought if I put too much white on I would be able to take a brush and rub it off, but with the effect of the splattering with the airbrush, it worked out well, and I didn't need to do that. So in hindsight again, I probably wouldn't have bothered using the hairspray on it, and would have just sealed it with a dull coat like Mop and Shine or something like that. Anyway, we'll try shooting some more snowflakes on it and go from there. Okay, well, I'm back in the paint booth again. This time it's my photo booth. It's pretty much finished up here. I went over the front and the top part again with some of the cotton ball, splattered some white over. It was a little bit too silvery at the front after the pearl white, so I covered that up a bit with some of the white. Then I added some icicles. There's 4 icicles on here, and I'll turn this around, and I sealed everything with airbrushed mop and shine over everything, which gives it a duller finish. So you can see here, I'll turn it around with the black background, and the snow is on there from the baking soda. And there's one I like. I had to keep reminding myself this is a cartoon build. See this big icicle hanging here. There's another icicle hanging from the grip rail here. And I've got snow on the wheels, snow on the back. Went over with some black and brown washes. There's another icicle right here on the back fender. You can see that there. And there's another one up here on this grip rail. You can see the brown and the greens on the back here where the snow wasn't as thick. I got one hatch partly open just because I can. You see there's an icicle here, got the decals on, the snow, a little more snow on the front. So it came out really nice. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. The snow went well, and it's all sticking on there. Again, I probably should not have sprayed it with the pearl white. That just seemed to turn everything silver. So maybe just go back and touch up just these little blobs of snow if I just want to have a little sparkle a little bit. So there it is, another one done for the 2024 Cartoon and Deformed group build. So thanks to PapaDan and Tommy, Colonel Reb, for hosting it again this year. I really enjoy doing these and pushed myself a little bit this year. And but these are just such a blast to paint and weather, and I had to keep reminding myself it's a cartoon, I can have fun with it, and which I did. And this is going to make me smile every time I see it. So I'll put this on a piece of probably white styrofoam or something, and put it in a little case and my display shelf. So thanks for tuning in, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.